So it's the end of another week, which means it's time for TGIF. Hello and welcome to TGIF, the show for all of your things and general internet fun. I'm Dominic Mulligan. So we're going to start off the end of your week this week with a suggestion we received from a viewer. Paperly is a website that allows you to create and curate your own online newspaper. Now, if you're anything like me, a lot of the content you consume comes from friends and websites on the internet. Twitter followers, Facebook friends, and certain blogs. And Paperly basically allows you to merge them all together into one online newspaper. It's a lot like Flipboard for the iPad, but you can use it anywhere. Now, this sort of got me thinking, and I realised that most of the media I consume comes from the internet. Now, I'll sit down and watch television occasionally, but I don't generally make a point of doing so. Whereas I've got web shows that I'll watch religiously every single week, and even try to tune into live if that's even possible. But I don't go out and watch television, which I thought is rather interesting. See, a few studies have even shown that people are moving away from things like television and switching on to web shows, which is obviously great news for us here. But it's something that I'm interested in, and I want to know exactly how you consume your media. Obviously a percentage of it is online because you're watching this now, but do you watch television at all? Do you get all your news from Twitter? Or does anyone really read newspapers anymore? So I'd like to know. Tell me all about how you consume media, and of course all of the contact details are at the end of the episode as usual. Right, now speaking of the internet, I found an application this week, and it's slightly mean. If you've got an Android phone, you can download Network Spoofer, which is an application that allows you to connect to a Wi-Fi network, and then once you're connected, you can wreak all kinds of havoc on the network. You can redirect URLs and change Google searches, flip and blur images, or even make every single YouTube video redirect to a Rickroll. Now, the app's free, but it's quite a big download, and I definitely wouldn't suggest doing it at Starbucks, but it is a very, very cool thing. Anyway, before we go, I'd like to let you in on a little bit of a secret on how to get a good night's sleep. I found a website called Sleepy Time, or sleepytime.me, and basically you type in what time you'd like to wake up, and it gives you a whole list of times to go to bed based upon the average sleep-wake cycle. So what this means is that if it is 2 AM and you're wondering, oh my god, I've got to get up at 7, what on earth will I do? It'll tell you exactly what time you should go to bed. However, may I make my own suggestion and say that you start going to bed earlier if you need to be up at 7. And so, that's it for this week. Now, I hope you enjoyed the show, even though it was a little bit short. Sorry, don't really have an excuse for that, it just was a short one. Anyway, it's now time for that long bit of scripted content, which you tune out. I'd like it if you didn't tune out, but you can if you like. Anyway, if you're still here and you'd like to submit something to the show, you can do so at our ever-increasing list of contact addresses. You can, of course, use good old email, my email in tgif@mulliganmedia.net. You can send it to our Twitter, which is @mulliganmedia. You can send it to our Facebook at facebook.com/mulliganmedia. You can Google Plus us. What's the actual terminology for that? I don't know. Anyway, you can do that at +mulliganmedia. And of course, you can submit something to our subreddit at r/mmtgif. Wow. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to rate, comment, like, subscribe, +1, all of those things that you do. Share it around. Print it off. I don't know, can you do that with video? I don't think so. Anyway, that's all for this week, and I've said that already. And, bye. Oh yeah, subscribe on iTunes. That's what you can do. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave now because my camera's battery's dying, and, yeah, I stuffed up the end bit. I'm gonna leave it in.